Hi, I'm Nick.
I'm Melissa.
I'm Christian.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Mike.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Kochera, and I'm here to talk to you about putting an age restriction on energy drinks. Have you ever gotten partway through your workday and just felt unbelievably tired? Have you ever felt like there's no way to get through the day without a nap? How many of you have ever turned to an energy drink? Did you know that the negative effects of energy drinks have serious complications on developing cardiovascular systems? Did you know that energy drinks can affect your brain development if you're a child? Organizations like the World Health and American Pediatrics agree that this is why energy drinks should have an age limit before purchase. According to the National Center of Complementary and the Integrative Health, almost 1/3 of teens between the ages of 12 and 17 years old drink them regularly. According to NPR.org, under most lies, young people are recognized as adults at the age of 18, but emerging science about brain development suggests that most people don't reach full maturity in their brains until the age 25. The NPR states that about the brain, it's not fully finished developing until 25, which is stated by Sandra Ament, who is a doctor. The NCCIH also stated between 2007 and 2011, the number of energy drink related visits to the emergency room departments has doubled. In 2011, 1 in 10 of these visits resulted in hospitalization. Energy drinks have the potential for heart and blood vessel complications. It can lead to disturbances in your heart rhythm, increases in your blood pressure, and on a developing cardiovascular system and the nervous system, this can cause harm to children. It can also affect their sleep patterns of underdeveloped humans. This, of course, can affect the development, and it is proven that lack of sleep in teenagers results in an increased amount of risk-taking behaviors. According to CNN, the global energy drink market was worth $39 billion in 2015, and it's forecasted to reach $61 billion by 2021. That's just next year. So we're putting money into the energy drink market to stunt the growth of our children. The World Health Organization has stated that children shouldn't consume energy drinks, and same with the American Academy of Pediatrics. It has been said that it's not legally required for energy drinks to properly label how much caffeine they actually have inside of those drinks. It may say that there's a certain amount of caffeine, but they're failing to take in what the amount of vitamin B12 offers, and same with the guarana and taurine. Energy drink companies are standing behind the health of their products, but they're not taking into consideration how some of the substances that they're putting into their drinks are greatly enhancing that caffeine. The human body can only handle so much before it has to filter it out. An overabundance of filtering the same substance can cause havoc on growing humans and the systems of our young children. Dr. Higgins is a sports cardiologist who works with the McGovern Medical School attached to the University of Texas Health Science Center located in Houston, Texas. Higgins stated that for certain groups it could be potentially dangerous, like those who are under 18, women who are pregnant, people who have a caffeine sensitivity, and people who don't consume caffeine on a regular basis. Also, people who are taking certain medications like Adderall for attention deficit disorder. It's not just children that energy drinks affect. People under a certain age are not allowed to make decisions for themselves, which is why we have 21 to drink, 18 to smoke. And this is one of those substances that A child shouldn't be able to decide for their bodies what they can and can't take that's potentially harmful, which is why we need to stand up and take care of that. An increase in heart rate obviously increases your blood pressure, which raises your stress levels and can actually make your blood thicker. According to Dr. Higgins, this is just normal human biology. But there aren't enough studies on some of the ingredients in these energy drinks to say how the energy drinks cause increased harm, because we don't know enough about these ingredients and how they interact with the caffeine. There's been several cases described if people have gone into cardiac arrest after consuming more than one energy beverage. And when they've done sort of further analysis on these individuals, they haven't been able to find anything abnormal other than the very high levels of caffeine in their toxicology. And this was stated by Dr. Higgins. Higgins went on to describe a particular instance. In one case, a 28-year-old who drank 8 cans of an energy drink actually went into cardiac arrest, and they found the arteries of his heart were completely locked up. When they were able to open them up, all the testing revealed that there was nothing wrong with this person other than that he had high levels of caffeine and taurine. According to CNN, caffeine intoxication usually occurs after the consumption of 200 milligrams or more of caffeine. And this is in an adult. So it's 200 milligrams in an adult is the minimum of what could cause intoxication of caffeine. That's less than 2 energy drinks. Just considering the amount of caffeine written on the can, this isn't including the rest of the ingredients. One 5-hour energy alone has that 200 milligrams. This can affect your brain. This causes anxiety. It can cause insomnia. This can affect your gastrointestinal tract, and it affects your nervous system, and it can cause muscle twitching. Even our United States military is warning our troops of the dangers of consuming too many energy drinks. Now, in conclusion, these are all reasons that we need to put an age limit on the purchases of energy drinks. They can greatly affect the brains of our youth. Energy drinks also greatly affect the developing cardiovascular systems of our developing children. And we, as parents and adults, must take a stand and make this decision for those who are too young to have the ability to make these decisions for themselves. Thank you.